Hi guys, and today I wanted to share this crunchy meringue cherry caramel chocolate cake. I tried to infuse all my good flavors into one cake. It's sort of like a Kiev cake, close. Okay, so to make the crunchy meringue, we're gonna need some room temperature egg whites, 6 of those, and 3/4 cup of sugar. For the cake base, we're gonna need some eggs, flour, sugar, and vanilla. And then for our decoration, for the filling, we're gonna need some cherry filling and some chocolate. And then we'll get to the cream a little bit later once we get through this steps. For the meringue, we're gonna first separate the egg whites, and I crack in each bowl. That way I know none of the egg oils is gonna mix up into this nice ready bowl for meringues, because you cannot have not even one little drop of the egg yolk. So that's why I crack one egg at a time and then putting it into the bowl. So leaving the egg yolks aside, beating the egg whites until it's pretty stiff, medium to small, and then beating it on high. It takes about maybe 3-4 minutes, and then we're gonna slowly put in the sugar, slowly, so just keep working on it slowly, and then continue beating. And once we get all the sugar in, continue beating until stiff or firm peaks. As you can see, it holds its peak really well. That means it's ready for baking. So make sure you scrape the sides, and that way you have everything equal. All right, so that tells me we're ready. So I got myself some parchment paper, and I folded the sides into my pan. That will be easier to transport, and so we can have a straight meringue piece. So then we're just gonna spread this across, and until you get everything equally across. And we're gonna bake this on 220 degrees for about 4 hours. 250 you can go, but you have to really keep an eye on it because ovens do vary. So 240 for about 4 hours, or 250 if you like. And then here's our meringue piece. Once it's done baking, just turn off the heat and leave it in there to continue drying up. Okay, so here's our crunchy meringue. We're gonna leave this aside. You can make this a day ahead. So putting that aside, let's work on our cake. We're separating the egg whites and the egg yolks. And so this is gonna be like a thin cake roll sort of thing. It makes the cake light. So beating the egg whites until it's really, really firm. And in a different bowl, we're gonna combine our egg yolks with sugar, mix them up together. And then once it's nice, then we're gonna sift in our flour. And once you've done that, we're gonna mix it up gently, and gonna put this into our egg whites. So grabbing a little piece at a time, gonna place it and gently working with it. So, and then just continue doing that. So here's our stiff egg whites. Mix it up, mix it up, and mix it up. Try to not overdo it. So here's our wonderful mixture. So, and here as well, we will be placing it on so about for 22 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. So on 350, bake it. And here it came out wonderfully. So here we're just gonna let it cool off. So, working with the cream, we're going to need some heavy cream, cream cheese, and a can of sweetened condensed milk cooked. So, working with that. And then for our chocolate glaze, you can either do the other or make this other step. You don't have to necessarily do this, but we're going to use some chocolate chips, some egg yolk, butter, water, and sweet condensed milk. So, in our bowl to make the cream first, we're beating our heavy cream until it stiff peaks. And then we're going to put it aside. And in the same bowl, we're going to mix our cream cheese with our dulce de leche until it's nice and firm, as so. And then we're going to combine the two together, which is the heavy cream we're going to place into our caramel. And then here you have it. So then refrigerate until you're ready to use. So it could be all ready. All right. And then now let's make our chocolate glaze, or however you want to call it. I use it for some frosting. So we're going to be putting in our condensed milk, our egg yolk, water, and once, keep it mixing on low. Once it starts to heat up like that, as you can see, starting to thicken, we're going to turn off the heat and add in our chocolate chips to melt. And just continue mixing until you get all the chocolate incorporated into, this mixture. So having that done, we're going to cool off. And beating our butter into beating it in the bowl, and then combining the chocolate and the butter together, and then just mixing it up with a spoon. And here you have a nice chocolate frosting, but it will harden. Alright, so here I've placed our cake, and I'm soaking it with water. You can use the cherry syrup water, adding some water in it. You don't have to soak it if you don't want to. So here we're just gonna place a layer of our delicious caramel. Then we're gonna place, after we place our caramel, we're gonna place our cherries. Yum, yum, yum. Then comes our meringue. Yum, yum, yum. And then comes our cream. You can do whichever cream you like. Doesn't matter. You can use the frosting, or so that all went under the meringue. And then here comes our meringue, and then goes our caramel. Then extra cream is just heavy cream. I like just heavy cream just to make it extra. And then place our cherries and another of our cake. So, and then here's our chocolate frosting that's gonna go on top of our cake. So, and then just have it like that. You can place some frosting under because this chocolate will harden. So, and then you just want to use a knife and cut everything straight across. As you can see, it's all coming together now after so many layers of creams and caramel and cherries. So here's the chocolate, and I bought a bark of chocolate, and I did some chocolate shavings. You can place on the top just for that rustic look, make it look really nice. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a lot of steps, to look in the description below for ingredients. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, please subscribe. Bye-bye.